Today's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Vikings and the Texans next on Madden Football.
Oh, fuck no. What's up with LeBroniana Ho? What a babe on that.
Afternoon in the state of Texas. The roof is open, and we've got football from NRG Stadium in Houston. The scene from a few moments ago. This crowd enthusiastically cheering on their Texans as they emerge from the locker room.
Oh, cool.
And we're just about ready for football as the Texans get set to match up with the Minnesota Vikings.
You said the Greyhawks? Who is that?
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Texan ball club entering play here. They come into this one knowing it's been a while since tasting victory.
Oh, real quick.
4 in a row.
Can they remember what it was like to win a game? In these types of situations, you're looking for someone to inspire you, and it doesn't have to be one of your best players either.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Vikings, they've got all W's.
I'll let my tank drop to my tank stop.
6-0.
Yeah, still a long way to go in this season, but they're showing everyone early on that they intend to be there in the end.
Now I'm in the limelight because I run tight. It's time to get paid. Blow up like the World Trade. Used to eat sardines for dinner.
And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Out comes Deshaun Watson, ready to captain the ship here for this Houston offense.
Coming off of a loss their last time out, I think he's just seeking to make a bigger impact on the game. Threw a touchdown pass, didn't throw an interception. I think he just wants to jump those numbers up in terms of...
You know very well
getting to the end zone.
What you want.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll take this one up to about the 23.
Now he shit champagne like a, hey.
Check on Jacobs from a week ago. 17 carries, 74 yards, and a touchdown.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start
Wow,
thinking
what
a little
happened?
bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish a run game.
The second down attempt there.
What happened, OGs?
It leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. Charles, for this defense, you know, they're a confident bunch.
What I do, bum?
Confident at times. How do you think that they approach a game like this when they're taking on a team that's
What I do, bum? I know I did something.
Coach, you know they're relying on that confidence. You and I both were sort of surprised at his weekly press conference when he was asked about this being a trap game. And he's almost boasting that he didn't see.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. A huge play there for Houston.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one, and there's an example on this first possession of the game.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Back to throw, Watson. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is incomplete.
I like the thought
not
process there. They
implanted,
connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Not the Dikey Ike, though.
Watson now to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. 4 yards the gain.
Oh, geez.
Bring up a 3rd down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. To the air yet again, Watson. Over the middle, complete. It's Boyd. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Oh, there's going to be a little bit of regret there because they certainly had the chance to get off the field here, just giving up a field goal.
Why are you talking to like that?
Get that stop on 3rd down. Now they have to hunker
Oh,
down.
I was going to say, boy, London going to go upside your goddamn head with a knife,
He's
boy.
going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there. Jacobs. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
So often you hear that pep talks don't really work in the heat of the battle, but collectively, this defense has to say to each other, we've been on our heels this whole first drive. This is where we need to dig in. And they got a nice stop right there for a loss on 1st and goal.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard. So that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Now Watson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Adam Troutman, his first touchdown on the year. And the Texans take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it results in the Texans finding the end zone. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And leading them, Charles, their quarterback, their field general.
And I think it's safe to say that, and I heard him say it in the post-game press conference, that was a team win last week because he didn't really play up to his normal standards, throwing 2 interceptions.
No touchdown.
Yeah, didn't offset it at all, but the team found a way to get it done.
We take a look at his numbers on the ground last week. 2 trips to the end zone and well past 100 yards.
And going back and watching the film, we saw every kind of run from him, didn't we? We saw some power, we saw finesse, we saw speed. And
that's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visit. What do we hear during these drills? Pass, ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
Taken in at the 3. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. And now, Charles, this becomes a pretty important second drive for them. They're already down a pair of scores here in the first quarter.
As you noted, they're down 2 scores, and to me, they're down a possession or a service break if this were tennis, right? Because they just gave one up. Only their second drive now. Run their offense, try and get back into the game that way, and then look for some help from their defense.
Trying to forget about that pick 6 last time out. Flush to his right. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. So, Charles, you talk about this head coach and his future with this franchise. Look, it's been a frustrating year, and I think we saw some of that frustration boil over at his weekly press conference earlier in the week.
Yeah, he's trying to say all the right things, isn't he? But he's heard the rumors. He knows what's going on out there. And right now, he is tired of having to answer the question, are you on the hot seat in every meeting with reporters? This week, he kind of said, I've had enough. And I don't blame him. He looks like a guy that may very well be out the door.